Hello, okay, I haven't made a video in a while. I still haven't edited that video that I did when Ash was here because I'm a shithead, and also it was half an hour long. Why the... Don't make me do these things. I don't really have that much to say to you today. I just felt like making a video because my friend Dingo rang me up on the old dog and bone last night. By last night I mean like a couple of hours ago, and I said I would top up his phone because he was calling me on the house phone, and I was like, that's going to cost so much money, dude. We're on the phone for like an hour and he was calling a mobile, and he's just not, it's not going to be good. But it's raining, so I'm going to wait for it to not rain, and it's... Why does that always happen? Whenever I turn the camera on, I start talking, and everything's great for the first couple of sentences, and then I just burp. I must have, like, so many burps that I've just cut out of my videos. I'm going to leave them in from now on. It's going to be at the end. It's going to be great. So, my hair's looking really dumb because I washed it today and I look like a fucking nerd, and I'm very aware of this fact, so please can we just not talk about it, okay? It's in this awkward growing out stage, and it's got like... Oh, it's not good. It's not a good look for anyone. But we're just gonna have to stick with it because I'm growing my winter mane, because it's September, and you know what that means. It means everyone goes back to school, and I've been thinking about school a lot recently because I remembered my friend Fergal Duggan, you know that guy, he's brilliant, you know, my best friend. Speaking of Ferg, by the way, this has got nothing to do with it, but the other night he came to my house and we drank rum, and Alex Day did that fucking YouTube survey, and we were like, yeah, let's do the YouTube survey. And I set up the tripod and I pressed record, and then I came and sat down and we had a lovely little chat about all the things that are on the questions. And then I stood up and I went to go and turn the camera off at the end of it. It was brilliant. And I got this footage. This is all that I got, okay? This. Fucking inspiring, I know, right? So that didn't happen, which is a shame, I guess. Anyway, what was I saying? Something about Fergal Duggan. Fergal Duggan. Just live tweeting my recording this. I really do not know what I was saying before, but on the other hand, look, crispy rolls are on offer at the co-op. I've already eaten one of these in like the last day, which isn't as bad as it could have been, really. I really wish I could remember what I was saying about Fergal Duggan. It's completely left my head. I have no idea what I was saying, but oh yeah, he's gone into sixth form. He's in year 12 now, and he's having a lovely time. Maybe, you know, first couple of days, and you know, new lessons. Yeah, they're always quite fun. He's got one of my favourite English teachers in the world, so he's gonna have a good time. But yeah, and I was thinking, like, when I was in year 12, like, everything was fucking great. Like, I hated the world, but I had no reason to hate the world. And I was just going around being grumpy, but I wasn't really grumpy, like, I was acting grumpy. And I remember I used to come home, right, and I used to put a DVD of House MD on, right, and I would sit with my laptop just off to the side a little bit just to check on Tumblr every now and again. Like, I literally, like, every half an hour or so I'd just scroll through like the 3 posts because I was only following like 2 people. Yeah, and I'd sit and I'd do my essays, and it was lovely, and I had a great time doing essays. And then, like, after that, everything fell to shit, and instead of doing essays, I cried and slept, and it just wasn't a good time. But year 12 was great. Like, the first half of year 12, everything was marvellous. And I'm thinking about that, and I'm going to uni in like, in 9 days. 9 days! We're into the single figures now, folks. 9 days, and I have to move all of the shit in this room, and all of the shit that I've got downstairs in the kitchen. I've got a towel and a bath mat and a whisk and a fucking potato peeler and, you know, frying pans, I guess. I've got to move it all across the country, into a different country. I'm going to Wales. I'm going to Aberystwyth for university. I'm going to do English and creative writing, and I am shitting it. Shitting it? Shitting myself. Bricking it. That's... just bring them together, you know? But yeah, so instead of packing, I've been watching Gossip Girl. I've just finished season 1. Let's talk about Nate's hair in like the first 2 episodes, shall we? With the weird sort of middle parting, and then when he was jogging with his dad, like at one point it just went, and I was like, oh, you look so much better like that. Keep it like that. And then like he was back at school, and then it was back, and I was like, no, your hair's terrible like that. But apparently my shouting at the screen got the message across, because by the end of it he was just flopping his little emo fringe all over the place. I want that haircut. I've had that haircut. It didn't suit me at all. But the point is, I am scared, and I'm going to continue to be scared for at least like the next month or so. But on the other hand, Tasha's coming over tomorrow, and we're going to tie-dye things with my neighbour Ellie, so I will film that, and it will be a lovely video, and it will be way better than this one, and might have a cat. We might tie-dye the cat. That's a good idea. Can you tie-dye cats? I don't know. My cat's teething at the minute. He's got to the stage of kittenhood where he just bites things. I've given him this stick. It's got like a little thing on the end. It's got elastic, and it's got all of his toys on the end, because I couldn't find a suitable chewing thing for him. So that's good. It's still raining. It's like proper September. Look, I'm wearing a big jumper. A huge jumper. Look at the sleeves. Like, no one's arms are that big. I, on the other hand, really need to pack. I need to go to the shop as well. I need to get Dingo some phone credit so he can text me, because I miss that Dingo. Oh, sequins. I can love sequins. Hey sequins, you're probably watching this. I know sequins watch my video. I love sequins. Sequins are the best band in the world, and I'm not even mad about that anymore. Like, when Have a Great Dame was sort of going on, I was like, fuck, this is really good. I'm really annoyed, because it was just sort of like a joke band. They were just like, oh, you know what would be a good name for a band? Sequins. Let's make a band called Sequins. Yeah, alright, do you want to come around my house while my parents are on honeymoon, just record an EP? Yeah, alright. And that's literally how it happened, and now, what are they doing now? Fucking killing it. Killing it, son. Nailed it. And I'm really mad. I'm not even mad. They're my favourite band. Like, I thought I liked the Mountain Goats, but no, I like Sequins more. Sequins. Bacon Dingo. Crispy rolls. What the fuck do people take to uni? Ooh, I'm gonna have a nap. Fuck this, I'm gonna have a nap. I think I've been talking for a bit too long. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn the camera off, have a nap, hope that it stops raining while I'm asleep, wake up, go to the shop, get Dingo some credit and some deodorant, because I need deodorant, because I ran out this morning. That sounds like a good plan. Let's do that. Alright, cool. See you. Yes. Nailed it.